Hello Year 1 and welcome to Thursday's Maths. So today we're thinking about tens and ones. So we thought about tens and ones in our last place value unit, didn't we? So we should be very familiar with them, but now we're going to numbers up to 50, okay? So to remind ourselves, a little review phase, what are these things on my screen called? So we haven't really seen much of them in real life, have we? Because when we looked at them before, it was only a little bit of time when we were actually in school, and the rest of our learning's been online. So you haven't seen them much in real life, but I'm sure you can remember their name and I'm sure you can remember what they are worth. Okay, so can you quickly pause the video and see if you can remember that? Well done. So these are called deans, aren't they? Can you remember? They can also be called base 10 sometimes, and sometimes they can be called 10 sticks or tens and ones. So this here is worth 10, isn't it? And we know that when we see that the long dean, we know it's just worth 10. We don't have to count each individual square. We could, but it would just tell us that there's 10. And then the little cubes, they are worth 1. So you've got our 10s and our 1s. And we know how to draw them, don't we? When we draw in our maths book, we just draw one line for the long one, for the 10s, like this. And for the ones, we just draw a square to represent our tens and ones. Okay, so well done. So let's have a look. Here, I have got a part-whole model. We see the part-whole model an awful lot, don't we? It comes up in everything that we do. That's why it's so important to know our wholes and the two parts, which I know you do. So in my whole, I've got the number 25. Okay, and my first sentence says the whole is 25. Then my next part says 25 has something tens and something ones. So can you remember doing this before in our last place value unit? We split this number up into its tens and its ones, and we represented that by using deans. So do you remember doing that? So if you look at my number 25, I've got some arrows, some clues here to help us. So the first one's saying tens and the second one's saying ones. So the first number is representing my 10. So this is representing two tens, and we know that double 10 is 20. So two tens are 20. This first number is representing 20, and this second number is representing 5 ones. So it's 20 and 5, which gives us 25. So there are two tens and 5 ones. And can you see, I've got my two tens here. I've got 1, 2, and then I've got my ones here. Hopefully I've got 5. So can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Okay, so now I can complete this STEM sentence. First bit's done. The whole is 25. 25 has something tens and something ones. Do you think you can quickly pause the video and fill that sentence in just with your voice? Well done. So 25 has got two tens and it's got 5 ones. Do you think you can say that with, oh, it's not gone red now. Oh no. Do you think you can say that with me? If I say it first and then you say it with me after. The whole is 25. 25 has two tens and 5 ones. Okay, write your 10 with me. The whole is 25. 25 has two tens and 5 ones. Superstars. Okay, what is my whole this time? What number is in my whole? I've got the number 32. Okay, so this time I haven't got my tens and ones in my part-whole model. And if you were in school with me, I'd be getting someone to come up and put the tens and ones in for me. But as you're at home, you can now have a think about how many tens I'm going to put in my first part and how many ones. You don't need to draw anything at the moment. You can just have a think and maybe a chat. How many 10 sticks should I put in and how many ones cubes should I put in? Okay, pause the video to have a think. Brilliant. So if I look at this number, 32, and if I want to look at it like I did with the last one, the first number is my tens, capital T, and my second one is my ones. Okay, so there are 3 tens, which is 30, and I've got 2 ones. Okay, so 3 tens. Can you count with me as I put 3 10 sticks in? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then if we count them using our tens, instead of 3, it's 10 20, 30. 3 tens gives us 30. Okay, so I don't need this one. And I want to put in how many ones? I'd like to put in 2 ones. Ready? 1, 2. Brilliant. Okay, so can you see that there are 3 tens and 2 ones? And if we counted those in our tens and ones, we should get this number here. Okay, so let's do some practice like we did yesterday of having your brain working in tens and then switching to ones. Okay, are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. Brilliant. 3 tens and 2 ones. So can you fill in the stem sentence for me? The first bit's done. The whole is 32. 32 has tens and ones. Can you pause the video to fill that in? Well done. 32 has 3 tens and 2 ones. Okay, can you say that with me? I'll say it first. 32 has 3 tens and 2 ones. Okay, your turn. 32 has 3 tens and 2 ones. Brilliant. Well done. Right, let's have a look at one more. Okay, this time my whole is what? Just a big number there. My whole is 48. So how many tens and how many ones do I need for the number 48? I need 4 tens, don't I? Can you see this? My tens number, I need 4 of them. So can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. And now can you count them in your tens instead of in ones? So we counted the 10 sticks and I want to count how many is there all together. So counting our tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, we've got our 4 tens, our 40. Now we want to put in our 8 ones. So can you count those with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I've not even got enough. 8. There we go. So I've got 4 tens and 8 ones. So now should we count them and double check that we've got 48? And you know that Miss Adams likes to make mistakes. So should we double check we've got them? So we're going to count in our tens and ones. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. We've done it. Well done. So 48 has tens and ones. Can you fill that sentence in with your voice at home or at school now, please? So pause the video. Well done. 48 has 4 tens, and we know that's worth 40, and it has 8 ones. Superstars. Okay, year 1. So if we were in the classroom now, we'd have a really practical lesson today where we got the deans out and we used our part whole models that we've got, and we'd be moving numbers, choosing different numbers. And as we can't do that, your job is to choose a number up to 50, put it in the part whole model and write the stem sentence, okay? So you can choose any number up to 50, it's up to you. And you need to draw yourself some part whole models. You might want some help with that. And choose a number. I'm thinking I'm going to choose the number 36. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my in my hole. And I'm thinking now I need to represent 36. So this is where you're drawing your deans now, okay? So I'm going to use my pen. How many tens do I need to draw? Let's draw 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. How many ones do I need to draw? 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a big one. Oops. Do that one again. 5 and 6. Okay, now if I count them in my tens and ones, I want to double check I've got 36. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, and then I'm going to write the stem sentence. 36 has 3 tens and 6 ones. So you might like to ask somebody at home to help you write the stem sentence so you can fill in the numbers, or you might like to have a go yourself. Okay, and then once you've done one, get yourself another part whole model underneath. So I'm going to copy and paste this one. Oh, in fact, that's the whole. Wow, didn't know I could do that. So I'm going to think of a different number this time. I'm going to do 42. Okay, and I would do exactly the same thing. So see if you can do yourself at least 3 part whole models. So you're drawing at least 3 different ones with 3 different stem sentences, 3 different numbers. You could do more if you like, but at least 3, okay? And the numbers have got to be less than 50. Okay, so I've got 42 here, so I'm going to draw myself 4 tens, 2 ones, 42 has 4 tens and 2 ones, okay? I really look forward to seeing this one. This is one of my favourite maths topics to teach you all year one. So I really hope that you enjoy doing it too. And I look forward to seeing you next week now. Well, no, I'll see you tomorrow. It's not Friday, is it? I'll see you tomorrow for some more maths, okay? Bye, everyone.